Let's quickly review the names and some adjectives for describing a country or state. So to jest stan, to jest kraj, right? Kraj and stan. Answer my question. Czy to jest kraj czy stan? You should have said stan. A to jest kraj czy stan? A Stany Zjednoczone to kraj czy stan? Niemcy to kraj czy stan? Kalifornia to kraj czy stan? Dobrze. Now let's review shortly the adjectives that we've learned to describe the country, kraj or state, stan. Duży, średni, mały. Brzydki, niezbyt ładny, ładny. Now choose the right one. Średni, mały. You should have said średni. Duży, mały. Średni, mały. Ładny, niezbyt ładny. Niezbyt ładny, brzydki. Brzydki, niezbyt ładny. And now on your own. You should have said duży. Okay, dobrze. And just as a reminder, this is how we spell these words. Średni, mały, brzydki, ładny, duży, niezbyt ładny. And a few more adjectives. Brudny, czysty. Nowy, stary. Interesujący, nudny. Czysty, brudny. Nowy, stary. Brudny, stary. Interesujący, stary. Interesujący, nudny. Nudny, brudny. Dobrze. And on your own. You should have said brudny. Interesujący. And this is how we spell them. Brudny, nudny, nowy, czysty, interesujący, stary. Dobrze. The next thing that we will learn to describe is miasto. Miasto means either town or city. And if we want to indicate the difference between it, we just say duże miasto, which is big city, literally, but it just means like city, like Chicago or New York, or something like that, while town will be just miasto or małe miasto, small town. Okay, so here we have some Polish miasta, some Polish cities or towns. And to miasto to Kraków, to miasto to Nowy Targ, to miasto to Warszawa. Warszawa jest stolicą Polski. That's capital city of Poland. To Gdańsk i to miasto to Zakopane. When I say to miasto to Kraków, you can see double to, right? And the second to, the to inside of the sentence, when I say to Kraków, means is, as we have learned recently. But the first to is this, because if you remember, I told you that literally to means this. So what we are actually saying is this miasto, to Kraków. Or to miasto to Nowy Targ. To miasto to Warszawa. So remember, to can mean this, sometimes even that, or is. Okay. Now let's differentiate between those. Kraj, stan, miasto. You would say miasto. Kraj, stan, miasto to jest kraj. Kraj, stan, miasto to stan. Kraj, stan, miasto, kraj. Kraj, stan, miasto, miasto. Kraj, stan, miasto, stan. Kraj, stan, miasto, miasto. Okay, now answer on your own. Miasto, stan. Kraj, miasto. Stan, kraj, miasto. Miasto, stan. But Madison, miasto, stan. Milwaukee to miasto czy stan? Warsaw to miasto czy stan? Chicago to miasto czy stan? Dobrze. Now, if we want to describe miasto, we have to slightly change the adjectives. Okay? So you won't have anymore this y or I ending, right? That was typical for masculine or also for the dictionary form of these adjectives. Because miasto is a neutral noun. Okay, it's ended in o, and words ended in o or e or el, these three, are neutral. Usually we have them ended in o. This is pretty typical ending for neutral nouns. So that's why we have to also change the ending of adjectives. And if we have neutral words to describe, we are using e in the adjective. Okay? So if you want to say that some city is a medium city or medium town, we say średnie. Małe for small. Brzydkie for ugly. Ładne. Duże. Niezbyt ładne. And recall I told you that if we describe a bigger city like Chicago or so, we would just say duże miasto. While when we describe, for example, Romyville, we will say małe miasto. Dobrze. Let's practice the adjectives now with these endings. And please pay the most attention to the ending. You basically know the adjectives by now. So you don't have to practice the adjectives themselves. What you need to focus now, all your attention is the ending e. Duże, średnie, małe, ładne, niezbyt ładne, brzydkie. What we are doing here, we are kind of like smiling. Try to stretch your mouth as wide as possible. I will give you two options. Repeat the one that corresponds to the picture. Małe, duże. Duże, średnie. Średnie, małe. Ładne, niezbyt ładne. Ładne, niezbyt ładne. Ładne, brzydkie. Średnie, brzydkie. Małe, ładne. Brzydkie, małe. Niezbyt ładne, ładne. Dobrze, now I want you to try on your own. You should have said duże. Dobrze. Okay, let's move on to the next adjectives. Here we have brudne, nudne, nowe, czyste, interesujące, stare. Czyste, nowe, nudne. Interesujące, stare, brudne. It rhymes. So, now two options. Choose the right one. Czyste, brudne. Brudne, nudne. Nowe, stare. Stare, nudne. Nudne, interesujące. Interesujące, nudne. Dobrze. If you want to learn some extra words, here are three that I really like to use. Niesamowity or niesamowite. The city we will describe with the second one, so we will say niesamowite. Niesamowite, often pronounced with a lot of emotion, like for example, niesamowite is amazing. Piękne is beautiful. Polish people don't really like this word. It's too fancy, it's too much. We prefer to say ładne. But if you really want to emphasize that something is beautiful, you may use piękne. Just a word of warning. Polish people won't believe you. They will think that you are faking it. Czarodziejskie. Czarodziejskie means mysterious, enchanted, like really, really unbelievable, amazing. Okay, we like to also use it with some, if we like something really, really a lot. Okay, dobrze. When we talk about towns or cities, we use it mostly when we want to say where we live. As this is the first place we will ask where we live. So we say mieszkam and our familiar w. Na przykład, for example, mieszkam w Romyville. Mieszkam w Plainfield. Mieszkam w Bolingbrook. Mieszkam w Chicago. Mieszkam w Lockport. Mieszkam w Joliet. Those are American names, so nothing is happening with them. But if we have Polish cities, for example, it will be slightly different. Just listen to it, just for an example. Mieszkam w Krakowie. Mieszkam w Nowym Targu, kind of like Meksyku. Mieszkam w Warszawie. Mieszkam w Gdańsku. Mieszkam w Zakopanem. You don't have to remember these forms because you don't live in these cities, but I just want to let you know that we do change the names of the cities or towns just like we did with countries, but not when the cities have foreign names. Okay? Dobrze. Then the next word I want to teach you is the word for favorite, which is ulubiony. And we will practice more mój ulubiony kraj or stan soon. Today I want you to concentrate on miasto, moje ulubione miasto. Favorite is also an adjective, so that's why it will also change the ending. So, moje ulubione miasto to Kraków. My favorite city is Kraków. Moje ulubione miasto to Nowy Targ. Moje ulubione miasto to Warszawa. Moje ulubione miasto to Gdańsk. Moje ulubione miasto to Zakopane. Now I want you to say, these are of course just the examples. Moje ulubione miasto to Nantucket i Berlin. Now I want you to tell me what is your favorite city or town. Dobrze. And just something extra. If you would like to say something, for example, the word ulubiony with some female words, right? Like koleżanka, babcia, Polka, studentka, basically any female people, or some female words, we say ulubiona because a is always for female, right? So just a few examples, just for fun. Moja ulubiona piosenka, moja ulubiona książka, moja ulubiona zupa, moja ulubiona pora roku. Moja ulubiona pora roku to wiosna, spring. Dobrze, to wszystko na dzisiaj. Dziękuję, do widzenia.